I started off my career in aviation in the military, of which I spent about 16 years. The first 10 years or so of that was refuelling aircraft, so 10 years refuelling aircraft, and then 6.5 odd years as an air crewman or loadmaster on Black Hawk helicopters. So along with that, and my time at RACQ Capricorn Helicopter Rescue Service for the last 7 and a bit years, I've pretty much spent my entire adult life around helicopters. So it was my military experience that brought me into this role. It was pretty much a no-brainer to transit from the military side of things to the civilian role. We come from high-pressure backgrounds, and you know, people deal with things differently. I guess long-term exposure to this sort of you know, trauma and those sort of things for people, you just sort of learn to deal with it over time. It's never easy. You know, seeing people that are in such a bad state and in so much need at times is really heart-wrenching. You can sometimes relate to yourself and your own family, and it's hard to swallow sometimes. It really is. It is very rewarding to know that, you know, your help was possibly the only opportunity that those people had, either to, you know, continue life or get them to help a lot sooner than they would normally. You know, we do a lot of jobs offshore, and some of those people just would not be able to get to help without this service. A lot of the jobs out west are not accessible to the fixed-wing aircraft, and they're so remote that it takes a long time for road vehicles, ambulances to get there. So, you know, it is a very vital service, and we appreciate that, and it's good to know that we can get there and help people when they're in their time of need, you know. There are jobs that we don't do very often, that we sort of classify as, you know, the rare jobs that the crew want to do. And generally I think that entails winching. You know, this is what this aircraft is designed to do. It's to help people get out of places and positions that nobody else can get them out of. We have fuel in Emerald, and we have fuel in Ralston, so that affords us to spend a little bit more time out west or go a little bit further. But generally, you know, we sort of only fly for a maximum of an hour and a half out to the west. So that's stopping at one of those refuel points, going out further and coming back to that refuel point again. So it can be an all-day affair sometimes if you've got to go further than those refuel points, and go out and conduct a task and then go back there and refuel again. By the time you get home, it can be, you know, a long day. And if you're getting one of those jobs at the end of your shift, that makes it a very long day.